Thank you.
Okay, so this is a, if you study physics, you will know this is a damping situation. So they give you the formula, the displacement formula is 1 over 2 pi. So you just take this as a constant. Yeah, e to the power negative t and sin 2 pi t. So this is the angle. Okay, so they give you the graph and so on and so forth. Okay, so when you want to differentiate this, you have to use your product rule. Then they say, okay, there is part, so you see the displacement become smaller and smaller and smaller, and last it becomes 0. So this is a, we call it a sinusoidal curve. It's a sin because it's seen here. Okay, so the part A, they ask you at t equal to 0. So what we need to do, we straight away, please remember, all these thing is, you want to use your graphic calculator, correct? You straight away key this into your y1, okay? You can even write in the exam paper that your y1 is st. So you can keep using your y1 afterward if you need any calculation, okay? So at t equal to 0, the object is located at the origin. Show that the object is next located at the origin at t equal to that one. So what you need to do is you just put t equal to 0.5 and you calculate. That is how you show. So whenever they say show, you just put S0, you get 0. So now they want you to show that at t equal to 0.5. So you put S0.5. That is your y1. 0.5, then you get 0 also. So that is show already. Are you clear? So you get 2 marks. Are you okay? Hello, student? Okay, so part B. So you have to differentiate. So can I skip the differentiation part? Or you want me to differentiate and let you see how I simplify it? Okay, so if I differentiate this, I will take my u as e to the power negative t, and my v, I will take it as sine 2 pi t. Okay, I might as well do it, okay, afterward. Okay, so my u prime equal to negative e to the power negative t. Because negative t, the answer is -1. So v prime, differentiate, sin you get cos. Yeah, then you have to time by the derivative of the angle, that is 2 pi. Okay, then only you put into the formula vt equal to the constant you just write down at the outside. Okay, then go this way. Sin 2 pi t is good. Everything you bracket it up, okay? Negative e to the power negative t plus e to the power negative t. Then here you got the 2 pi. So you can write down the 2 pi first. Then you put down cos 2 pi t. Okay? So then you factorize out. So in this case, if you don't want to factorize, since they ask you to show, correct? Actually, you can just do it. Bring this one in. That's it. And take this one out. You can just put like that. And since your negative is here, you can just put -1 over 2 pi sin 2 pi t plus the 2 pi and 2 pi cancel. So you got cos 2 pi t. That's it. Done. Okay. So that is the second part. Part B, part 1. Okay, hence find the initial velocity. So initial, whenever you have the word initial, please remember, means t equal to 0. Okay. So what you can do is, for part 2, you don't have to substitute. If in your graphic calculator, your y1 is st, correct? Hello? Still remember your graphic calculator? Your y1 is st. So what you need to do, your y2, you put d over dx, dx, okay? D over dx, and this one you put y1, x equal to x. This will be your vt. Yeah, so please remember that. So you can straight away get the answer for part 2. So part 2, you just put v0. But it's a must to write this one, then you get the answer. You don't have to show substitution, okay? Find the initial velocity of the object. That means you put v0, yeah, in terms of, so the answer will be e to the power is 1, is it? Is it 1?
Yeah, yes,
It's 1. So you can use a calculator straight away. Okay, we are done with part B. So now let's go to your, where are we? Okay, we are done with the part B. So we go to part C, whereby they ask you to draw the graph for VT, correct? So how are you going to draw the graph for VT? Class? You draw the graph for VT, correct? You draw your Y2 and Y1. Use your graphic calculator. Are you okay? So drawing the graph, you use your graphic calculator. Huh? Okay. So the A and B. So can you please put this into your graphic calculator? Hold on, let me see the one. Okay. Let me do the C1 first. Okay, the graph. Okay, Ethan, can I have the point A coordinate? Okay, it start from 1. It start from 1, correct?
yes.
Start from 1. Then after that, it go down. Okay, I go to the answer there. I go to the answer there. Never mind, it's okay. I have a look at the answer there first. So the graph is going down like that. But I didn't put down the value for A, correct? So Ethan, do you have the value for A?
No, miss, because in the graph itself, they already gave the point A, so I didn't find the point.
Oh, so you didn't find the point A lah. Okay, so the graph is going like that. The maximum is always 1. Okay, so because if I need to explain, so this is some sort like a sinusoidal curve. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going, so this is a point A and this is a point B, okay? Yeah, I will go back to that question. Okay, then they say, hence, after they draw the graph, they say, hence interpret the integral A to B VT dt in terms of the movement of the object. Okay, part 2. You look at here, this is a velocity graph. So the velocity graph, so that means okay, when you talk about damping oscillation, okay, let me illustrate for you. When like, for example, you have a spring, so like that will be easier for you to understand. Instead, do you want me to draw as max the sine diagram, or you want me to draw as a physics damping? Okay, so this is the object. So you see, this is the equilibrium point. So this is called the origin. So in max, we always draw a straight line. It's a motion in the straight line. So this is the origin. Yeah. So when you pull the object down, when you pull the object down here, correct? And when you let go, correct? Let go. Okay, this object will oscillate between here. Then the amplitude will become smaller and smaller. So that is called the oscillation. So it will come from here. If start from the origin, it will go down here. Then it will come up. Then it will go up. Then it will come down again. Come down again, then go up again. So the oscillation keep repeating. So that means they moving from here to here. The greatest velocity is 1. Okay, so you see that from A to B, correct? The velocity is negative. So when it's A, the velocity is 0. So at this point, the velocity is 0. Yeah, so it's moving from the, or you see this is the, when is the velocity is negative, it is moving away to away from the origin. Are you clear? So it's moving away from the origin. So it's moving to the left. So it's moving from here to here, the object, when the velocity is negative until here. So it stopped. Yeah. So until it reached the highest velocity that is at the origin, then it continues to move to the left. So that means the particle should be from here. If this is a displacement, if this, sorry, if this is a displacement, okay, so you will move from this point, move to the left, bypass the origin, then go until here. So this is the time A, t equal to A, and this is the time t equal to B. Are you clear? So they say, hence interpret the integral of this. That means when you interpret the integral of this, A to B, dt, dt, you cannot say this is a total distance traveled. If you say this is total distance traveled, that means I will mark you wrong. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because you get a negative. Because this one you will get a negative value. So you have to interpret of the movement of the object. Okay, so you can say that when you integrate A to B vt dt, you will get a negative value. That means it means that the object is moving to the left. And the total distance traveled is the absolute value of this. So that's why they say in terms of the movement of the object. Is moving to the left. I don't know. It may bypass the origin. I don't know. So you just need to interpret like that. You get 2 marks. Yeah. You cannot say total distance traveled. You must say, okay, when you integrate this, you get a negative value. It means that it shows that the particle is moving to the left. Then you will get your 2 marks. And the absolute value of it will represent the total distance traveled by the object from t equal to A to t equal to B. You have to put the word absolute value. Okay, right? Hello? So then part 3, they say, interpret the following expression in terms of the movement of the object. Okay, 0 to A. So when you say 0 to A, the particle is moving to the right because the velocity is positive. Then after that, the particle is moving to the and B to 1. B to 1. The particle also moving to the right. So that represents the total distance traveled in the first A second and the last B minus 1 minus B second. Okay? Can or not? Okay or not? Okay, now explain why. Now they ask you to explain why. Integrate from 0 to A VT dt plus B1 VT dt is equal to negative. Okay, look, I'm going to show, when you say explain, there are a few ways to explain. You can explain using the rule of integration. Okay, I'm going to explain using the rule of integration. If you are a person who are very good at rule, okay, I can put the negative. Okay, I can put the negative over. I can put a plus, integrate A to B, VT dt. Correct? Can I put like that? So I can put this one. I say this is equal to 0. Okay, I don't put this is equal to 0 first. Okay, I hold on. I do it the other way around. Okay, I put it. So on, I write this one first. So this is equal to okay. Got it? So I put like that first. So then I put 0 to V, VT, dt, 0 to A, plus A to B, VT, dt, plus B to 1, sorry. You see, Miss Do, because the print is very small. B to 1, Okay. So this one, you see, is continuous, correct? It's continuous. From 0 to A, then from A to B, and then from B to 1. So I can write this as 0 to 1 VT dt. Can I do it like that? Okay, so they say explain why this is equal to this. So now after I have completed this, I do this, correct? So I put into my calculator. Okay, so you can say from GC, you get this value as 0, correct? So you can say this is equal to 0 to 1 my Y2 dt. Because your Y2 is your VT and you get 0. So therefore, so you can explain using formula. Or if you don't want to explain using formula, you can explain using graph. You can explain using graph because this is a sinusoidal curve. Yeah. So this area A and this is area B. Area A and area B represent this. And area C is the one that is below, which is equal to area A plus area B. So therefore, because it is below the t-axis, that's why they ask you to draw the graph. So you can explain in two ways. You can either explain using the formula like that. You say you can start from here, or you can start from the way I write like that, A to B, then you get the answer. Or you can refer to your graph and explain. Okay? Ethan, is that okay?
Yeah, yes, no, I get it.
So the way you explain, it can be both. Because you say integral of A to B, Vt, dt will have a negative value because the area bounded by the curve is below the x-axis. Yeah, below the t-axis. That's why they ask you to plot the graph so that it's easier for you to explain. Okay, then number 5, should I explain? Given that A to B Vt is equal to this, find the total distance traveled by the object. So that one is fine, correct? It's negative, so because the top is the same as the bottom, so you double the value, then you get the answer. Yeah. Okay. So this is a question that you use graph to explain. That will be much easier for you. You can just straight away say why the integral of A to B is a negative value. Why it doesn't represent the total distance traveled. Okay. So this one is to test your understanding that if the area bounded by the curve is below the t-axis, the value will be negative. So you have to separate it and get the answer. As what I sent it to you, correct? What I have sent it to you yesterday, you see how I find the total distance, total area. Yeah. So it's exactly the same. Yeah. Okay. So can I move? Okay. Someone have requested. Okay, I answer one by one. Okay, Ramisa requested me to explain. Question 13, part D, which 2017. Okay, I see whether here got people talking about 2000. 2017, you hold on. 2017, you see, you all do last minute work. 2017, is it a try paper or final? Okay, 2017 final. 2017 final. Question 8. Yes, what is the problem with 2017 final question 8, Ramisa?
Miss, in part B and part A1, I don't know which formula you used.
What do you mean by part B, part A1?
Yes, Miss.
Find the value of A. Okay. Listen here, 2017, when you talk about probability density function, the area bounded by this function represents the probability. So sum of probability equal to what?
1.
So that's it. So the area, total area must be 1. Are you clear?
Yes, miss.
There's no formula to use. So this is their understanding. That's why I said go back to the basic. Okay. So what else? Anything else? But you say here, you say question 13, part D. What is your problem with the question 13, part D? Is there a problem?
No, miss, I have problem in question 12, part C, 4 and 5.
Why you text me question 13, part D?
Miss, wait, I need to check.
Your problem with question 12.
Oh, miss, the one I texted you was that I was not able to find what should I put the P as the input in the GC. Like I was not able to find what would be the probability that I need to put in the GC to get the answer.
So isn't it I written down in the answer?
No, miss, there was just like one line answer. You did not write what is the P.
I did not write down what is the P. So this is what our question? You tell me. Question 13.
Probability.
Yeah, I know. Definitely it's probability. So what do you want?
Miss, you mean what problem I have?
What is the probability that the advertising company consisting of a batch of 75 products
C means will be successful.
means will be successful?
Mhm.
So what is the probability?
75 by 10,000. I don't know.
What do you mean by you don't know? $10,000 or greater. Do you see? Do you see do you read the whole question carefully? The one before part D. An advertising company is considered to be successful when the combined total number of share of the what is in that batch is 10,000 or greater. I want you to find the probability. Can I use normal CDF or whatsoever? Did they say it's normally distributed?
No, miss. I think it's binomial distribution.
Okay, so these are a question I have to read through the whole question. I cannot just answer you in that way. So you have to read from the very beginning until the end. Okay, you better back up with your simple question. I'm telling you, I'm not saying I'm looking down upon you. Those very difficult questions, you better forgo. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, if you want just to pass with the grade C plus or B, you better forgo those very difficult. You don't spend so much time. You better spend time on those very simple, straightforward question. Make sure you know how to do like this question. Like those difficult one, like this question, then you can just forgo. You have to learn how to forgo at last minute. All right. You are not going to score A plus. You want to score A plus, then you have to know everything. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. So if you see in the past year, you see those very difficult one, you better forgo. Okay. You better focus on those simple questions. Make sure you know how to do. Yeah. Okay. So there are someone who want to ask 2015. Okay, 2015 final paper question 12. Okay, 2015. I go to 2015. Is it April? 2005. Final 2015. Not April. Okay, final 2015. Question 12E. Okay, I settle one by one first. 2015, question 12E. Okay. I can't afford to memorize all, okay? So I have to go through the question. Yeah. Okay, may I know what is the problem with 12E? Okay, what you need to do is from 12E, correct? If you look at 12E, you can get, you are getting different answer. They give you the equation of tangent already. They want the y-intercept. So you put x equal to 0, you get the answer. X minus 4y equal to -1. So x equal to 0. 0 minus 4y equal to -1. Negative 4y equal to -1. So y equal to 1/4. Are you clear? Do you understand the meaning of y-intercept? That's it. Put the x equal to 0 and get y. So is that okay? Is my answer wrong? Is my answer wrong? Hello? Yeah, if my answer is wrong, then it's possible. Okay. So you just tell me. So it's possible. So the other one, x minus 9y equal to -4. So the y-intercept will be 4/9. Am I right? So my answer can be wrong. My answer can be wrong. I told you already. Okay, so then you need 15C. Is it also my answer is wrong? 15C, part 1 and part 2. Is it because my answer is wrong? Tell me first. 15C. Okay, never mind. I go to 15C. Okay. For this question, yeah, 15C, correct? You just need to follow the formula. C part 1, you want to do, correct? You have to follow this formula from part B. See? Formula from part B, how to get E? 1 times probability of 1 test. Plus 101 times probability of 101 test. And this one is 1 times probability of, there is all positive, none is negative, plus 101 times, as long as got 1 is positive, then you have to do the test. So this is equal to 1 times NC0 P to the power of 0, 1 minus P to the power of N, plus 101 times, this is 1 minus probability of X equal to 0. Okay, so you have this, then you can get the formula. So this one, you have to get it, part C, part 1, you have to get it from your, so you see the formula come. NC0 is 1. P to the power 0 is 1. And we have our N is 100, correct? Okay, so it's 100. So 100 plus 101. Take away, this is 101 time, same thing as this. So it's 1 minus P to the power of 100. So it's 101, take away 101 plus 1. So you got 100. So you have to start from this formula. Okay, so if you get your part 2, then part 3 and 4 will be the same. Hence, then you just do. You just substitute in. Hence or otherwise, this you use this formula to conduct. That's why they say hence or otherwise. Otherwise, if you want to use other method, you go and choose other method to use. Yeah. Okay. So is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Someone want to ask 2015 paper. 2015 paper, which question? So the one I have answer, huh? Is it? So any more question? Hello? Is there any more question? So no more, huh? I've answered all the question, huh?